When I was growing up, my mother used to tell me two things. One, action speaks louder than words. And two, be a leader and not a follower. I know that I wasn't the only kid who, when they made a not so bright choice, were asked by their parent or parental figure, "So, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you too?" in an angry, exasperated voice. My parents, both of whom were leaders in our community, which I've referenced in many videos, were big on my brother and I being honest, principled, kind, respectful, and ethical. It was this strong moral compass with which we were raised that kept us in line or had us confessing missteps to our mother as we got older. Seriously, the guardrails and parameters that kept us in place as children helped us to stay on the straight and narrow as adults, even in the face of relationships and or circumstances that beckoned us to go in the opposite direction. Let me ask you, in today's world with everything going on, what do you think has more influence over your children? You or the outside surrounding environment? My name is Jennifer Mitchell Early. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational and personal success by providing customized training, resources, tips, and tools to help you pursue purpose and accomplish your goals. If you're looking to grow and evolve personally and professionally, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload new content. Would you say that today's leaders and shakers, movers and shakers, model behaviors that you want your children to follow? Would you say that our leaders embody the leadership qualities that have been extolled and exhibited by renowned leaders who have been described as honest, principled, courageous, empathetic, respectable, emotionally intelligent, considerate, ethical, genuine, kind, helpful, and the like? I spent most of my career designing, developing, and delivering corporate leadership training. It has been well documented that great leaders often share several key attributes that enable them to inspire and guide others effectively, to include accountability. Great leaders take responsibility for their actions and decisions, as well as those of their team. They acknowledge both successes and failures and work to improve continuously. Communication. Effective communication is crucial. Leaders must be able to convey their vision, expectations, and feedback clearly and persuasively. Empathy. Understanding and considering the feelings and perspectives of others helps leaders build strong relationships and foster a supportive environment. Integrity. Honesty and ethical behavior are foundational. Leaders with integrity earn the trust and respect of their team and stakeholders. Adaptability. The ability to adjust to changing circumstances and remain flexible is vital for navigating challenges and seizing opportunities. Vision. Great leaders have a clear vision for the future and can inspire others to work towards that vision. They set strategic goals and motivate their team to achieve them. Courage. Leaders often need to make difficult decisions and take risks. Courage allows them to face challenges head on and pursue new opportunities with confidence. Collaboration. Working well with others, both within and outside their organization, is essential. Leaders who foster teamwork and partnerships can achieve more significant results. Resilience. The ability to recover from setbacks and maintain focus on long-term goals is a hallmark of effective leadership and continuous learning. Great leaders are always looking to improve their skills and knowledge. They seek feedback, embrace challenges, and learn from their experiences. These attributes help leaders create a positive impact and drive their team towards success. However, I wonder if our leadership standards or barometer of leadership attributes will be adversely impacted by what we see demonstrated by leaders on the world stage, and in particular here in the U.S. Chris Atkinson, author of the LinkedIn article, Are our political leaders role models for leadership? Asserts that our world leaders are leaders, perhaps the most visible, high-profile leaders in our day-to-day lives, and therefore they must be acting as role models for our understanding of what a leader is in some way. He further notes that it's alarming that there appears to be less interest in the moral implications of political behaviors and more of an emphasis on the results or relative success of strategies being adopted, as if this were a global chess competition with clearly defined winners and losers based on results alone. What do you think? When you look at the behavior of many elected officials, whether at the local, state, or national level, how many political leaders would you identify as positive role models for leadership? Should our current political leaders serve as a benchmark for leadership standards, qualities, and values in the workplace and the world? Leadership is a multifaceted concept encompassing vision, integrity, empathy, and the ability to inspire and guide others. Traditionally, political leaders have been seen as exemplars of these qualities, setting the tone for societal norms and expectations. However, in recent times, this perception has been challenged greatly. First, let's consider the role of political leaders. They are elected to represent the people, make decisions for the public good, and uphold the principles of democracy. Ideally, they should embody the highest standards of leadership, demonstrating honesty, accountability, and a commitment to service. When political leaders exhibit these qualities, they indeed serve as powerful role models, influencing not only the political sphere, but also the corporate world and society at large. However, the reality is often more complex in many instances. Political leaders have fallen short of these ideals. Scandals, corruption, and partisanship have eroded public trust and raised questions about their suitability as role models. When leaders prioritize personal gain over public service, or when they engage in divisive rhetoric, they undermine the very values they are supposed to uphold. Even on a local level, these issues are rampant. Greed, ambition, compromised values, lack of trust, and the thirst for influence and power have ruined public trust. As a former public official, elected in 2 different municipalities and having served under 5 different administrations and for more than 15 years, I've seen it all. Just recently, the local investigative reporter at one of the news stations in the city did a segment on the elected council members in my community enjoying steak, pork chops, and seafood dinners to the tune of more than $1,100 at taxpayers' expense in this economy, no less. Incidentally, my community is less than a quarter mile and approximately 500 people. So much for fiscal responsibility and ethics. In the workplace, effective leadership is characterized by transparency, ethical behavior, and a focus on the well-being of employees. Supposedly. Leaders in business and other sectors must navigate challenges with integrity and foster an environment of trust and collaboration. While political leaders can provide valuable lessons in resilience and strategic thinking, their actions should not be the sole benchmark for leadership standards. Lord, no, they can't be. Moreover, the global landscape demands a diverse array of leadership styles. Different contexts require different approaches, and what works in the political arena may not be, definitely is not suitable for the corporate world or community leadership. It's essential to draw inspiration from a variety of sources, including business leaders, educators, and social activists who demonstrate exemplary leadership in their respective fields. While political leaders can and should definitely strive to exemplify the highest standards of leadership, they should not be the only gauge. We have to look beyond the political sphere to find role models who embody the qualities we value in leaders. By doing so, we can cultivate a more inclusive and holistic understanding of leadership that transcends boundaries and inspires positive change in all areas of life. How do you think we should approach discussions about leadership? What we demonstrated, what's demonstrated versus what we should accept and expect? I want to know what you think. Should we accept what we see demonstrated by our elected leaders as the new normal, like alternative facts versus truth? Should our elected leaders even be considered leadership role models? Or should we demand and expect more? Let me know in the comments. Pro tip, ensure that you are the first example your children see of leadership and the constant and consistent demonstration of what it means to have character, ethics, morality, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Remember, our kids are always watching, and whatever behaviors you demonstrate in front of them concerning your friends, spouse, colleagues, boss, authority, etc., will be validated by their behavior, actions, and perspective when you're not around to redirect them. If you like the video, please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it if you found it valuable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.